You're wasting hours, scrolling, thinking, wishing, while someone else is building 5 income streams, and you're stuck in another loop of procrastination. But what if I told you that procrastination isn't your fault, and there's a brain-based method to break free, starting today? Welcome to Just a Bits, where we combine science, discipline, and strategy to upgrade your mind and income. If you're new here, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let's unlock your momentum together. I used to set goals every Sunday, like write an ebook, launch a course, or start freelancing. But every Monday, I'd freeze. Even though I knew what to do, I just didn't do it, and I hated myself for it. 2 years passed, with zero progress and endless shame, until I discovered that procrastination isn't laziness, it's miswiring, and once I learned how to rewire it, everything changed. Here's why. When you face uncertainty, like starting a side hustle, writing a pitch, or recording your first video, your amygdala triggers a threat response, flooding your brain with cortisol. You freeze, you scroll, you delay, and the cycle repeats. The solution is to calm the survival brain and awaken the executive brain, your prefrontal cortex. And that's exactly what we're doing today, in 10 powerful steps, each one scientifically backed, actionable, and designed for busy minds. Let's go. Dopamine isn't the reward, it's the anticipation of reward. If you can trick your brain into anticipating satisfaction before the task, you override procrastination. Visualize the finished task and feel it. That releases dopamine in advance and primes you to begin. Jasmine, a coaching client, spent 8 months planning her first offer. One dopamine preview later, her outline was done in 30 minutes. Your space shapes your actions, so remove distractions before they hijack you, and make your goals visible. Put your phone in another room. Place a sticky note with today's mission directly on your laptop, and have your income stream tools preloaded, like your site editor, Notion, Canva, whatever you use. Every morning, pretend you've already built 3 income streams. What would that version of you do next? Act from that identity, and don't worry, we'll go deeper into identity shifting in tip 10. During sleep, your hippocampus cements habits you thought about, so visualizing a task before bed dramatically increases the chances of executing it the next day. Spend 2 to 3 minutes nightly picturing tomorrow's income-related action, like writing an offer, recording a module, or sending a pitch. Be step 1, visualize. Step 2, place the task on a visible list, physical or digital. Step 3, review that task within 15 minutes of waking up. Take a deep breath, because you're already winning by watching this. Most people never get this far, but we're just getting started. And coming up next is the emotional anchor that forces momentum, plus the layering model that multiplies income streams fast. If you're gaining clarity, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm know this matters. You've learned how to override procrastination with dopamine previews, environment resets, and sleep hacks. Now let's activate your emotional engine, because accountability is the hidden spark that transforms intention into action. Here's the raw truth. We lie to ourselves more than anyone. We say, I'll start Monday, I'll do it after lunch, but no one's watching. So we skip it, and that silent self-deception kills progress. The cure is to make someone watch, not metaphorically. Literally, when someone is counting on you, your brain flips a switch. So here's the action plan. Make a public post today about your next income step with a deadline. Tag a friend or a follower. Create micro accountability by sending one message a day. I did it, or I didn't. And raise the stakes emotionally by promising something uncomfortable if you fail, like donating $50 to a cause you don't support. Pressure becomes fuel, not fear. And that pressure saved my book launch when I announced I'd go live, with or without a finished draft. That fear of public failure became momentum. This is income layering in action, and here's the key. Each layer funds the next, so your efforts compound and momentum accelerates. Now let's layer income the smart way. Ditch the myth of one big idea. Start small and build progressively. First, create a $10 digital download like a PDF, template, or checklist. By week 3 to 6, turn that into a course or tutorial video series. Then in week 7 to 12, begin building an email list. Offer coaching or bundle content. This is income layering in action, and here's the key. Each layer funds the next, so your efforts compound and momentum accelerates. Momentum grows, but burnout kills. So next, we'll defend against burnout in the next block. But for now, reflect on the power of making something public and starting small. Those 2 steps alone have saved thousands of hours and dollars for people like you. Most people think they need motivation to start, but the truth is, action creates motivation. Small wins generate momentum, and momentum destroys procrastination. Your brain resists massive commitment but tolerates small entries. 10 minutes feels easy and often leads to hours of flow. Commit to just 10 minutes of income-producing work. Once you start, inertia takes over. Use a timer app. Set it. Start. No pressure to continue, but 80% of the time you will. Think about this. When's the last time you actually stopped after 10 minutes? Abstract time kills productivity, but visual time builds urgency. Use digital calendars or analog planners with color-coded blocks. But here's the twist. Attach a reward to each block. 30 minutes building product, followed by 15 minutes walk in the sun. 45 minutes recording video, followed by 10 minutes of your favorite podcast. Work, then dopamine. That balance builds consistency. This isn't about grind, it's about rhythm. Boredom triggers procrastination. Rotating tasks in a structured way increases engagement and keeps the mind sharp. For example, 30 minutes content creation, 30 minutes outreach or marketing, 30 minutes skill learning like watching a course or reading a book. Rotate every 90 minutes. Break, then repeat. This creates flow while moving all your income streams forward. Drop a comment below with the first stream of income you're building right now. Let's see who's actually applying this. Next tip is one of my most powerful: how to train your identity to match your future income. This one changes everything. You procrastinate, not just because of fear, but because you don't believe you're the kind of person who finishes. Let's fix that. Say aloud, I'm someone who finishes what I start. Visualize yourself completing one key task. Track it, check it off, and say it again. Your identity isn't fixed. It's built by repetition. Rewire your beliefs and behavior follows. You're crushing this. Now, final tip coming up, the 5-minute reset ritual. It's how I recover from crashes and get back on track fast. If this has helped so far, make sure you're subscribed. The last section might be your turning point. So far, you've learned how to override procrastination, create structure, build identity, and layer income. But what happens when you still fall off track? Because you will. And that's okay if you know how to reset. Most people quit because of a bad morning, a lazy afternoon, or one emotional crash. But progress isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up fast. That's why I use the 5-minute ritual. It's designed to reset your nervous system, your attention, and your intention. Here's how it goes. Stand up. Change your posture. Because your physiology shifts, your state. Breathe 10 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Recommit by saying out loud your next micro task, and restart your clock by setting a 10-minute timer. Then begin again. This is your bounce back button. Use it daily. Momentum doesn't need perfection, just return. Whenever you procrastinate, your limbic system, your emotional brain, is running the show. The goal is to re-engage your prefrontal cortex, your logic and decision-making center. Talking to yourself in the third person activates this shift. For example, Jessica, it's time to work now. Weird. Yes. Effective. Extremely. Try it. Your brain literally responds to that shift. Let me leave you with a roadmap. Here's how you build your first 3 income streams in 90 days. Week 1 to 2. Create one simple digital product like a PDF, template, or checklist. Week 3 to 6. Turn it into a course or tutorial video series. Week 7 to 12. Build an email list, offer coaching, or bundle content. Start small, build smart, and layer with consistency. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're just human with a brain that's been miswired by modern life. But today, you took the first real step. You didn't just consume, you committed. And that puts you ahead of 99% of people. Remember, you only fail if you stop showing up. So show up tomorrow, even if it's messy, especially if it's messy. Now, drop a boom emoji in the comments if you're serious about building your income, rewiring your habits, and reclaiming your life. And don't forget, subscribe for more brain-based success tools and share this with someone who needs that reset today.